Thank you, everybody. That was really informative. That was great. We've now got Annette and Sue. If you do have a question for any of the speakers or related to any of the topics, please raise your hand. They'll come to you. I'm in the back. Shauna's got one. And while they're running to Shauna, just a quick one to save March 14th, another hot general meeting on cybersecurity and the Tellico Village marketing performance.
I have a question to direct to either Mitzi or Parker. When you mentioned improvement project highlights and the savings that was related to insurance premiums, I just wondered, we all have insurance to protect big losses, and you said that you're saving money and taking on more risk, and I just wondered what risk we're taking on to save money.
Okay, are we good? Okay. Yeah, the choice that we made, this was on our health insurance plan. And for many years, we have taken out what I would call a guaranteed loss policy. In other words, you pay a premium, and that's the end of it. The insurance company provides the prescribed benefits. The employee and their family, in this case, pays their deductibles, co-pays, and so forth. What we learned is that there is an opportunity for some savings by taking out what's called a high deductible policy combined with a health reimbursement arrangement. Okay, health reimbursement arrangement. And what it means is that the POA is assuming the risk in the middle ground. It's not unlimited, there's a cap on it. So it's that area between the deductible that everyone has to meet before the insurance even kicks in, and the out-of-pocket maximum, which is sort of the ceiling on the loss that an employee might incur. So it's not an unlimited risk, it's that middle ground between the deductible and the cap. And based on some advice of our insurance consultants and some other research that we did, we felt that there was opportunity for savings there. And indeed, it played out exactly like that. The insurance consultants estimated a dollar amount that they felt we might be at risk, this HRA spend, as they called it. They estimated for 2018 that might be about $92,000. Turned out that it came in $43,000 less than that. So we not only saved money on the premiums going in, but our loss experience for the year 2018 was better than had been predicted. And we've already seen on our renewal going forward into 2019 that has had a dampening impact on the rates that we, the POA, are paying for our employees' insurance going forward. So far so good. It's been a good program. It's also revealing to us how much the insurance company is actually paying out on our behalf in terms of benefits. And that was information that we did not have before. So better transparency, lower cost, and so far a very good experience. And there is a limit to the risk. It's not an unlimited risk that we're taking on.
Any other questions? Sue?
Thank you. It seems like it's taken about 30 years to get to two-thirds of the goal towards build-out. How long do you anticipate until build-out actually occurs?
I can't talk till this turns green, but it's a very good question. Long-range planning is taking a good hard look at that. My general statement about we're two-thirds built out, 33 years to get there at that point. There's many people that own 2 lots, their neighboring lots and so forth. There's lots that are going to be very difficult and expensive to build on. So when you take all that in consideration, and I'm just going to kind of take a very big guess at this, we're looking at 20, 25 years, because as we go on out, the difficulty, cost, and complexity to build increases. The first houses are the easiest to build, and then it just kind of will slowly ease over to the more complicated and expensive. But stay tuned. Long Range Planning is taking a good long look at that, doing a very deep analysis into that, and so that'll be some information that comes forward. But we still have ways to go.
Sue, on the other side.
Earlier, you said that this session was being recorded and would be available, and you said that the slides would be available, but you didn't say where or when.
It'll be on the in about a week, it'll be available on the HOA website. If you go there, hoatv.org, look under general meetings, and you can find links to all the information. It'll be the date and a title. Thank you. Anybody else?
Is it working? Okay. This question is for Becky Hale. It's regarding the library, and I wanted to know when the free library house project will be initiated, if we have any time frames, and who is the contact person for that.
Okay, the contact person would be our grants person, Phyllis Thompson, and we have just submitted the grant. So, we're not sure what the time frame with that will be. We should know, I guess, it's usually by May. This is a private foundation grant that we've applied for. So you can call Phyllis. I'll give you any information that I have. I would hope we would get something started sometime this summer.
This question is for Parker, and this might be something that you have to take on in the future on a couple meetings down the road, but obviously our weather over the last couple of months, the cold weather and the rain, the golf dues and all the revenue that we've been getting from the lack of the play on the golf courses, how has that affected our finances for 2019?
You're right. In fact, I just am putting the finishing touches on an article for the Connection that probably will come out, Connection and Board newsletter probably will come out within the next couple of weeks. Sort of my annual top 10 list of top 10 financial stories of 2018. And one of those was the weather. Weather in 2018, we saw a record amount of rainfall. We had over 78 inches of rain recorded at the Kahiti golf course alone. And with that, you lose lots of days of play. You not only lose the day that it rains, you lose the day after, at least some of your business, because it typically is cart path only, and our membership doesn't like to play unless they can, get off the cart paths and drive closer to their ball. So you get hit twice, the day of the rain and the day after. All that said, in 2018, we were just over 5,200 rounds below budget. Okay, so 5,200 rounds below budget, 4,000 rounds lower than 2017. So, are we going to have another weather event like that in 19? We certainly hope not. But it's unavoidable. I mean, the weather in East Tennessee, it is what it is. Jim West and his golf guys, they do a remarkable job of keeping our courses in good shape and getting them back into playable condition. But a day lost to weather is a day lost forever, and there's just not much way to make up for that. They are paying lots of attention both to rates and ways to entice members to come out and play more, particularly play in the evening, play on the weekends. They've restructured some of the unlimited play to, and this is for like afternoon play and weekend play, restructured some of the rates to try to make it less weather dependent. So once you pay for unlimited, you've paid for that amount of time, whether it rains or not. So that's part of what they're trying to do with the pricing model. But it was a tough hit. About a little over $250,000 lost revenue due to weather events in 2018. So we're hoping for better times in 2019, and we're trying to make arrangements if the worst were to happen.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you very much for your participation, and here's to the speakers.